I thought I did everything right. I kept my records secure. I really didn't do a lot of things online. Banking was all done in person, through the mail, all those secure things. It was October of last year when I received, in a matter of about 2 weeks, 5 or 6 different notifications about applications for credit cards. There was a mortgage application in Boston. There was a Banana Republic in Wyoming or one of those western states. There were bank accounts in Houston, Texas, which was the center of all the activity was done in Houston, Texas. We had over $55,000 that was transferred out of our accounts to multiple accounts. We got that back, but it was only after a lot of conversation with people.
People are frightened. They are so traumatized. They're really upset. They're angry, confused. They feel invaded when that happens to them.
Basically, the experience I have with these customers is they all are very scared, very reluctant in giving kind of more information out. Not so much they're typically angry, they just want to get help to get this identity theft problem solved as soon as possible.
Well, it impacts me in the way I'm living my life. I refinanced the home. I had to unfreeze my credit. It cost me money to do that. I had to leave it open while the folks that were doing the refinancing, checking my credit, did that. So that was like 5 or 6 sleepless nights. Like, who's in there, who's doing what. Then I had to refreeze it. Then I had to get a copy of the report to make sure nobody did anything. And it's sort of a whole level of security that I've sort of enveloped around my life.
Well, ITAC was started 6 years ago by a group of large financial services companies who were already helping their customers both prevent identity theft and recover from identity theft, but they realized that identity theft is extremely damaging, both emotionally and financially. And much as they were doing on their own as individual companies, they felt they could do more.
ITAC was formed to provide consumers a mechanism to call one person and have all of their financial issues addressed at that time through that one entity.
This was a full-time job, and I'm understanding people at work, but they can only take so much of me talking to 38 different vendors, following up, calling, preparing the documents, and the affidavits weren't the exception on the requirements. That was the rule. It was, I think it was Citicorp that actually turned me on to ITAC, and they were very helpful. They assumed that I was, after some verification, they assumed that I was who I was, and started to work with me to call up my credit reports, see what sort of other activity that I didn't know about through these 4 or 5 applications, that other things had been going on and other things were going on.
What we do with the actual case is we do take down the customer's personal information, and then we go through the credit report line by line to review all the open accounts and inquiries and flag anything else that is suspicious in the customer's file. After that, we do contact the 3 major credit reporting agencies, which is Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, and place what's called fraud alerts for them.
Some of these cases can be very difficult and can take months to resolve. And the great thing about ITAC is that we can help speed that process. We can connect consumers directly to those companies.
ITAC provided a structure for me. They provided somebody who had been through this, maybe not had been through this, but certainly knew where I needed to go, what I needed to do, and even did some of the things that I needed to do. The effort that they put into this truly helped me get over what was becoming quite the mess.
And it's the best service in the market because financial institutions work together and law enforcement authorities work with ITAC. So there is a single, efficient, unified service that allows consumers to deal with any and all of their issues simultaneously through one customer service representative tied into the financial institutional marketplace and who provides the data instantly to law enforcement authorities.
What ITAC has done is they actually contacted vendors. They actually dealt with them. They got incidents off of the credit report that were, bad according to our interviews. So they gave me hope that while there will be a light at the end of this tunnel. So.